Greetings and salutations, my fellow mammals. Telon here, back with Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio episode 19. You guys already know the drill. Let's get straight into the episode. All right. So last time we captured Heismay and saw a bunch of clues that proved that, well, not proved, but it made it real shaky whether or not he had kidnapped the kids. And I'm inclined to believe him because, you know, how is a Ugif going to drag all those kids to that cave? It's just unrealistic. Anyways, let's go take a nap. I think that was a good synopsis. You guys proud of me? No? Need to delete my channel? Yeah, let's rest. Good night. Oh, me and Galka are twinning. This is my wife. Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I really went all out brewing this coffee. It's good, guys.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the gauntlet runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Don't tell me Heismay's
Barden
gone.
just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
What?
Wait, but Heismay's in the gauntlet runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not...
Don't tell me the people who put up the quest are the perpetrators. There's no way they would be that close to the case. Who would be dumb enough to do that? No way.
We need to get to the runner, quick!
What's going on here? I can never get into voice acting. Wait, I'll talk about that later.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Let's refer to the log. No matter how you put it, this guy is not scary in the slightest.
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
Great job, mystery gang.
Children's shoes.
Oh no.
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Part of the guards. Definitely Heismay. A ghost. Obviously inside the town. Come on, guys.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Barden is in on it. I can't believe our dog, he shared the worms with us.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a UGF bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
Okay, now that I'm seeing their reactions, it's obvious that Barden is not in. Barden is definitely not in on it. He's way too kind. He's like, come on, bro, tell him. And Morris is definitely the perpetrator. Wow. Sorry for doubting you, Barden. My bad.
I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 UGF brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
I forgot how bad the village chief looked.
No problem, ma'am.
It's a good bad, not a bad bad.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I heard nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
The kids?
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
He must have heard the
No
kids.
good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled UGF would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
What's going on here? I don't know. Anyways, voice actors. Wait, we're probably gonna go back into another cutscene.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
There, you're all right now. 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 There, you're all right now.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Gosh, it's so good. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Fie.
What's of our plans then? Didn't we just sneak in? Oh, there. Over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
Tis coming from over there. Is he calling for us? He is.
Huh?
What is Heismay? Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you'd just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Joanna is... well... she is childless. Whatever you heard, it could not have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
it's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Will? Of course.
Uh-huh.
Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt. Okay, so that's a good voice for him. Alright, I've got it now, guys.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get the victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses.
But then?
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. And Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of the Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Yup. A well leading to an underground channel.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's go there when you're ready.
What is it?
All right then.
Let's go.
Are you open?
Hey!
Rotting bones.
Now then.
Those are the only two named human droppings that we got, so those are staying with us. Now this was clutch. And yeah, that charm almost got us. Damascus bow. Is Heismay going to be wielding bows? Is he gonna start off as that merchant class? Who knows? All right, we're ready. We should be good to go. We're not in desperate need of Magla right now, so we're good. Let's do this. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? I noticed that I've been saying that a lot ever since I've become a YouTuber in my videos.
Excuse me? Can we talk? Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Mr. Elder. What you got? What you got?
Hey, mister.
No thanks. See you later. All right, let's go rescue those kids. I will not listen. Who are you? Navi? What's her name? What's the name of that fairy that Link has? It's Navi, right? This is really unimportant. We need to go rescue those kids. Martira, Old Castle Town, Blindwell Alley.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. Morris is the culprit behind all this. He's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. We catch him with the children. He won't be able to talk his way out of it.
However,
Do not expect there to be an underground channel. There's no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there. All right, it seems wells really are a deep subject. Let's look at our stats.
What now?
And adjust our stuff. Oh, I really want mage so bad. It's so cool. I love magic. Fire, ice. Details. Canned. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Is stunned or defeated? But I want to finish healer. Might as well. Seeker, rank 3. You know what? Might as well stay with Seeker. Because they're both 14, so I guess that's fine. Gunner. Oh, man. Yeah, so we'll do Seeker, Healer, and then Mage for sure. So right now we're good to go. Other than our skill, which we can alter. So Ice, no one else has it, so yeah, that's good. And the it has the multi-heal there as well. Stroll is currently rocking Warrior. And the other one is Brawler. So so far he is yeah, this is good. That's perfect. And Hulkenberg. Iceland, what do you got? You have bot, which is just fine. All right. I think we're as good as we're gonna get, so let's save.
What now?
All right. So in case the recording messes up like last time and I almost lose it, I can start from the beginning and record another episode. Man, that scared the soul out me. Let's do this. So this is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared?
Let's go.
Let's hurry. We must rescue the children. We just jumped down.
However,
A secret underground channel certainly lives up to that name. Well, let's take a look. I mean, enough people don't appreciate how much effort the game designer and, you know, the people who made this game, you know, worked on it. So yeah, this looks really good. Sorry. Yeah, we should really be rescuing those kids. There's sound. Someone's here.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Bait? They use children as bait?
Please. Help.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
What? Oh, those are just
Are these
mooks.
the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of it.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
No.
Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Heismay Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Yo.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Bro is definitely a professional or a farmer.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Mamudo, Phantom Tracer. Ooh, this guy is clean. Ooh, we have a dark skill too. Oh my, Thief. Oh, this guy is raw. Dark sword is so cool.
Ha! Die!
A critical hit!
In the name of
Heismay's a real
justice.
ace. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I shall vanquish evil. Take that!
Let's stay calm. Let's work together.
Repel physical, huh?
Maybe there's a better choice.
I don't think we need that right
Come
now.
forth, Royal Soul.
Let's try to sick.
Scour.
Observe. Come! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Thief.
spot.
I show no mercy!
Now, are you prepared?
Uh-huh.
What a mess.
Now let's
Give me
try
your
this
aim.
out. Round slash.
Something
Oh,
else.
we don't have enough. That's so disappointing. Okay, well,
I call upon royal power within.
that's not the worst thing. Let's go with a...
Let me rethink this. Go for it.
The Seeker.
And we will... Terrakaja. Heismay.
Here.
My thanks.
This is so cool, guys. Oh my goodness.
Blunder.
With blade in hand! Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Perhaps this suits me best. No, I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. Sorry.
Why, hello there.
In the
treasure.
name of
They're weak to
justice.
fire.
Oh,
Let's keep it up.
nice.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Underneath the L1 and R1, will they have items like under in that black bar that tells us what we can steal? They're weak to fire. Okay,
Let's make an end of it.
let's try this out.
Hold nothing back!
Round slash.
Ah!
I won't hold back. Hold on.
We can use that fire thing. That would be so clutch. All right.
Gotta rethink.
We don't need it right
Come
now.
forth, Royal Soul.
Let's try out Blizz. I don't think they're weak to ice.
Nice.
By the for all that we strive for!
Or they are. Okay, not bad.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We did 1 damage, but hey, I'm not mad at it.
Slash! Apologies.
Would you finish it? I'll cut you
Finish
down.
it, Stroll.
The freedom of a wanderer. Seeker.
The freedom of a wanderer. Oh, that's hard. That's
Freeze.
hard. You're under arrest. Heismay's 22. We are behind. Or he's just better. I mean, he is old, so I guess I can accept him having a higher level.
Stop! Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own.
Yeah.
My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Sure.
You're saving the children. I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We cannae thank you enough.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we cannae find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
No! Oh, she's in on it. She's in on it. Well, she has to go down too.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay up late. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. We must accomplish something that would catch Luis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it. Not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Thank you for believing in us, Heismay. A traditional warrior burdened by his past has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Oceania in a matter of days.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Left Heismay to calm down a little in the gauntlet runner, as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else.
You know,
Any more news? Nothing. Okay.
I'm in trouble now. Damn it.
Morris, that bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children. There's a storm coming, that's for sure. We'll be at a disadvantage at night, but let's dive deeper into the Cragante Castle basement tomorrow.
I'm in trouble now.
Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the God Corps were involved.
I'm in trouble now.
I hope not, because if she's in with, you know, kidnapping kids, she's she'll be kicking the bucket as well. Alright, time to take a nap. It's nap time. Let's go.
Good night.
Rest well. Maybe because so much happened, I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Well, as soon as he unlocked the magic, I mean, this guy's a knight, so, and we know he didn't leave the order because of, you know, terrible reasons. So, I mean, it's always tough to put your trust in someone, you know, but, you know, you have to start somewhere.
To tell you the truth, we're a secret organization.
Really? Well, you're not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask.
Half truth.
Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless.
Well, we don't know.
Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much.
We don't know if they tried anything, but in case they didn't, at least you know, you built yourself up that way and you tried. So, I wouldn't say you're the same.
But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
Well, you're definitely the type of person I want to be friends with, man. Loyal, kind, hardworking. I mean, and we fought in battle, so from now on, we are friends.
Then from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
So cool. Oh, and he has the dark skill. He's so cool. I love magic in games. Like being the dark wizard and necromancy and stuff. That's probably like my favorite archetype in games, in fantasy games. Even though he's not a mage, but like dark and light stuff, it's the coolest. Dark blade is such a cool skill.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age.
Oh,
Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course.
that is so crushing. If I had a child and they died, I don't know how I would be able to go on. Heismay is literally the goat for, you know, just doing what he does, you know, even after a loss like that. That's so cool. I mean, it's terrible, but it's very inspiring, what I'm trying to say.
As long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
Take a peek.
So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
I'll use it to create that utopia. It was getting late, so we decided to go back into the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excellent, we are all here.
So,
Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we have both Mortis and monsters to contend with. You don't think we can handle this yet? We can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed, I've only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. Wow.
Let's focus.
Quest start. Apprehend the real kidnapper. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman Morris, but I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Brigante Castle. Mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the Blind Wall Alley to delve in Quigante Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on quests in town, or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
There's something in that castle.
Really?
You need to head over to Blind Well Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be good to do some shopping. Let's also check the mission board.
Take a look.
What was that noise? Alpha Rockworm Valmo, Monstrous Maneater. You need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo in Maneater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martira.
What do you think of this?
A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their
I
lives.
see.
Miners. Reminds me of Grias, Alcides. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same. Ah, I remember.
Hey!
Okay, then we're gonna help you out, right, Will? We'll do it. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. The location is southeast of Martira, at a place now known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Gomero's on your way. You might want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region. Even one industry goes out of business, it's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. Want to know more about the Valmo? Just go ask the Martira informant. Hate to put Reeve in their pocket though.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Mai as proof of the defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
Quest start. The Man-Eater in the Mine. Past Comero.
Ooh.
Oof. That's gonna take us like 2
This
days.
place.
No, 1 day. Okay, not bad.
Here's where we are now.
Thanks. Alright. So I think we'll do some shopping. And then in the episode. Good, we're not too late. I was afraid. I was afraid of that. How close are we? Imagination. I think we have enough.
More people missing.
Oi! Oh, someone's selling water for the cheap. What you got, bro? He even said it. Okay. Milk. Why don't you have more of this? 20% off is crazy. If it was 10% off, I would have been like,
An elder candidate?
you're just not happy with anything, are you? I just saved the kids. And I get a, wow, that elder candidate really saved our kids. Let's go by the window.
You'd be real sorry missing out on this.
Allows for evasive movement, so that's plus 15. Plus 21 is crazy. Endurance and agility. This is really good. At least I think so. It's not doing that much, honestly. 16. This one's 21. Strength and magic. Who uses both? None really. All stats plus 2. Oh, this would go crazy. Yeah, this would go crazy. What do we have that we can sell? We don't really have a lot of stuff. We can give Heismay some items to use though. Yeah. So we went to the general shop. We went to the armor store and I'll check out the weapons.
Got a bargain today.
Okay, partisan. That's plus 54. Sandglass katana. Automatically increases hit rate and evasion at the start of combat. But we don't have anyone that can wield that. None of them. Crazy. Against mimic type items. What an odd weapon. Oh, these also do. Okay. That's amazing. Human type monsters. Okay. Not bad.
Can't be.
What'll I do here?
Well, I mean,
Can't be.
I guess at the start of next episode we'll go straight into the dungeon. Don't really have much left I can do. I
This
mean,
is
we're
on
already
sale right
prepared
now.
as we're gonna get. Yeah, forget it. Let's go straight into it. Actually, we
Alright.
can just travel there, right? Brigante Gate.
Go. Alright.
This was not the correct area. Blindwell Alley.
go.
Let's go. All right. Let's see what we can equip
now?
to my boy Heismay. When worn around the headband, the cloth is said to increase focus. Strength and magic. That would go crazy, huh? Maybe someone does benefit from that type of stuff. You do have magic. Actually, we haven't really seen the stats of the thief. Yeah, I think your speed is already good enough. Mage Devotion when equipped. What exactly does that do? Weak HP recovery for all allies. Now that's what I'm talking about. Not that we're gonna equip him with that, I just wanted to see what it did. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. That's really good. Okay. Have the turn icon of using guard. Excellent. This is good. Sturdy headgear made of grand iron. Magic +2, right? Wow, this is well, no one's using it, I guess. That's tragic. I do love this noble tuxedo. And this falchion is the best we have. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much equipped. As best as we can get right now. Yeah. The defense difference is so crazy. Yo, she's almost maxed out knight. Oh, that's gonna go crazy. All right, let's check out a thief. So we have dark sword, Weak physical slash damage to one enemy may inflict forget, steal, and Muda. Then we have Plunder of Life, Plunder Magic, Madoon. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. So magic is 11, endurance is 9, agility is 28, and luck is 4. So we were in the right to increase his defense. This guy is a glass cannon. I think he might have the lowest endurance out of everyone, including me. Weak to electric and immune to dark. This will be clutch right here. Phantom Tracer and Mamudoon and Mamudo. Medium and weak to all enemies. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. This guy's cool. Wielding synthesis abilities that may nullify enemy buffs. Oh, and this thing that's attached to his head looks like a bag where he stores his stealed items. That's sick. That's so sick. All right, well, I'm happy with my purchase. Not that I bought him. Yeah, we have more endurance than him, which is crazy. All right, well. Goodness, Hulkenberg is stacked. We need to ensure we have fire skills. So, skill inheritance. Replace. No, we'll keep Bliss on you because those were also effective on the dogs. Scroll. You can keep Hama. Yeah, that's good. So no one else has Hama right now. And Hulkenberg has fire. This is all good news. All right, I think we're pretty much ready to tackle the dungeon. I hope you guys had an excellent time watching. I sure had an excellent time playing the game, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.